What's a movie most people completely miss the point on?
The same people who idolize Jordan Belfort in The Wolf of Wall Street are the same schmucks who would lose their life savings to him. He fed on people who were equally greedy and ignorant. Basically today's hustle culture.
Most mob movies, but specifically Goodfellas. So many people say that Goodfellas glorifies the mob, and I just don't see how anyone could interpret the movie like that. Yeah, we see them have a bunch of luxurious items, but I'd say the film does a pretty damn good job of showing you the mafia isn't glorious. Everyone who dies in this movie dies a horrible death. A lot of them were killed by people that they'd consider their friends. You see the main character ruin his life. By the end of the movie he's a paranoid coke addict who's forced to live in witness protection. I'd cow anyone can get the impression that being in the mob is something special from this movie.
Whiplash. It's about the hatred and alienation that comes with obsession. No, Dad. It's not about how discipline and practice will make you good at music.
Full Metal Jacket. It was trying to make a point about the dehumanizing effects of war. Instead, people just thought that Hardman was funny and quoted him endlessly, not appreciating that he himself was a traumatized WW to veteran training young men to go and suffer the same fate as him, or worse, in the name of patriotism, and seemingly oblivious to the irony of the situation.
Into the Wild was not supposed to inspire wanderlust or desires to leave one's life to go live a simple life in the wild.
The Great Gatsby.
Romeo and Juliet. Not sure if that counts, but that might be the most widely misunderstood story ever.
Starship Troopers. Pretty much everything it got criticized for was very much the point. Joker. You are not supposed to see him as an idol.
Famously Clockwork Orange. I believe Kubrick pulled the film after everyone went out and bought bowler suits and bowler hats to emulate the Droogs rather than be horrified by their actions.
Finding Nemo. Sales of pet clown fish increased a lot after the release of the film.
500 Days of Summer. Zooey Deschanel's character didn't treat Joseph Gordon-Levitt unfairly. She's just living her life and he expected her to change his with her manic pixie dream girl magic. She didn't want to, and left him because he couldn't understand that that wasn't her responsibility and she wasn't actually a manic pixie dream girl after all. The movie sets us up to think she is, but then sucker punches us when she turns out to be a real person, and J.G. Al's character has to learn about love the hard way. But then does he? At the end he meets a girl named Autumn. It's implied that maybe he's starting the whole cycle over again. They tell us right at the beginning that it isn't a love story. It's a story about love, and they mean it.
Scarface. No, Tony Montana is not a winner, he's a loser.